Greetings and salutations, welcome back to another Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd as Muscovy. You may notice that there are a couple days probably missing from the video because I didn't pause it when I stopped and started up the new video. Obviously nothing's going on. You check all my numbers, they're all the same. Anything weird in between videos, cheating or anything. Probably not gonna say that, but you know. Okay, so we will have them integrated in at the end of the month. Does give us another fort, which means I think I'm going to integrate this one. Or destroy that one. Okay, so we do want to wait till the end of this age, I think. There, before taxes. Okay, rival our rivals, France. That one is something that we could do. And when can we invade Uzbek? This month. And they're in another war against Timberids, so yeah, let's get some troops over there. We have no rebel problems. And Diplo, yeah, let's get our Diplo called up. We'd actually even potentially try allying France. We're gonna have to improve relations before that will happen since we're so far away anyway. Okay, we're already up to 12k manpower, that's nice. Some military points, not that we really need military at the moment. We recruit a minister this time, that way more points out of it. Support our clergy. Send them some cash. Their influence above 50, so we get more points out of them. And yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we could spend these points. Now that we're only 4 years ahead of time. That does seem like a waste of our points. Let's call this guy back. And let's start our engines. So we want... yeah, let's go for Siberian. And we might as well raise war taxes as they are free. So bump that up 2 more times. Yeah, by the time we can afford it, we probably will get our tech up. Military tech, that is. And now we're working on back. Especially since we're going to have a bunch of stuff to core. Wow. Speaking of Ottomans, I'm worried that they'll join a coalition, since our relations have suffered, so let's pop off those relations. Ooh. Nizhny Novgorod. we'll send an army over there to deal with them pretty soon. Possibly this army. We could probably use these guys instead. Yeah, send these guys. They'll be ready sooner. Admin tech, yeah. It looks like they really don't have an army. They don't have an army any longer. Okay, so relations are topped off with Ottomans again. Yeah, the further east we can get, the better for us. And the Pretender Rebels actually took that fort, unfortunately. Liking how much we're getting free stuff out of them. We can wait till the end of the year. And they'll only be 15% ahead of time. Oof. Out there with some good rolls. Wipe them out. And we are negative manpower again. I think this war is basically over. Let's let this month go by so we top off our relations a little bit more. Okay. I'm gonna cut off the Timurids. Make sure we have all the border stuff. Maybe not that one. Wondering if we hold out for cash. Yeah, we could get some more cash. Let's hold out for a little bit. Suffering attrition over here. That's just because Perm is moving its army through us. Okay. Okay, place your bets. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Minus 29. Okay, we get that rival of our rival. Secure Western Siberia. Well, this will give us claims. It'll make it cheaper to core. So yeah, we'll do that. And no chance of a royal marriage because they're over in their Diplo slots. Did you ally somebody like Aachen? Craziness. These guys might cross over, so we'll keep an eye on that situation. Or they might just create an independent Crimea. Why don't we just send troops over there? They're suffering attrition now that it's winter. I would agree to that. Give another month. Yeah, that's good enough for me. And as always, I want to avoid rebellions over here. We're not at our cap, so we'll wait on that. Ooh, we can start converting some stuff. Yeah, let's go for it. We get lowered unrest and bonus manpower in the Orthodox provinces, so it is really useful for us to convert them. Guess I could have just waited for them to go back into that territory, but I think eventually we would have had to fight them. I like the status quo. Money. Okay. $7. So just top off those relations a little bit more. You guys could head over here. Yeah, I'm thinking we could try vassalizing some people down here, getting personal unions and so on. It'd be best if Circassia was still Orthodox, and I could have fed him a bunch of stuff down here. Okay, next person we can invade is Kazan in 4 years. But honestly, I'm not in a super big rush to do that. Just go ahead and get this. It's only 5% ahead of time. Where is it? Timurids are still seeming to do alright, and they've lost a few things in here. Looks like they've lost a few things in here, but it looks like they have the majority of Persia still. And they are still steppe nomads. I want that improved relations guy, but we'll get the cheap one. Yeah, let's get the patriarchal authority. That'll give us a little bit more manpower, lower the unrest in our Orthodox places, and give us a tiny amount of conversion strength. Missionary strength. Your Tesh. That's this one at too high of autonomy. Nice. I'm hoping that we get admin. Worst one would be military. Expanded War Council minus 10%. So yeah, it went to military. Then Opochnina is the one where we can lower all of our rebel factions by 30%, so I'm going to wait till some of them get a little bit more progress before we do that. I mean, some of them, like the reduced autonomy, basically you want to just get that as quickly as you can. And up here, I think right here, there's a center of trade or an estuary or something. Estuary. Get the siege building. Yeah, I could spare a manpower pool. So now we've got 3 at 30. And we lost our theologians, so that's going to start going up a little more quickly. Fire this guy, see if we can get a theologian. Accepted culture. Nothing's a high enough amount of our development. That's what we're looking for. Then give us a new option here. Could we get one from our clergy? It's going to be expensive. But if we stop paying forts... other than the most critical ones... Well, we have a truce with Denmark. So yeah, we'll just pay for this one. Why don't we do this now? Ugh. If we click that, our clergy is going to bump up. It'll take 10 years to get rid of that sought support. We'll see how long this is supposed to take. 1501, so 8 years. So we will have to strip them of something. Sorry guys, you asked for it. Okay, we can give him something cheap like this. Still want a little bit more land. Okay, that'd be 82%. Let's see if we can find something a little bit smaller to give. 9.7. They want 10% land or they'll be upset with us. We could just try developing one of their provinces a little bit. That actually might be the path we want to take. 10.1. Well, it's just at 80. So potentially we could develop somewhere else if we need to get it back down to 79 to let it start ticking down. Okay, truce with Kazan is over. And now we can get some of this other stuff. One's for subjects now. I think I am going to start our golden era. Now we can tech this up. Get another idea group. And I think we want something military. Could go for quantity. Just cackle maniacally at our endless armies, but I want defensive. We do have claims on all of their stuff, I believe. Yeah. And since we took their capital, they just have a capital fort. This the other thing I could consider doing with points is trying to get Mishar develop it up 7 more times. And I think that's probably what they'll use with our Diplo points because we're above, and then we can get them as an accepted culture. It'd have to be something that's Mishar that's already been converted. Be ideal. I don't think we have anything that qualifies. So I guess we'll probably instead just bump up our gold production. Go all the way around. Urtesh, let's give them... Actually, we could probably just increase this autonomy now. There we are. We'll let that tick down for a few months. Once it gets down to 0, then we'll start our conversion. Make us walk all the way around, then he's just going to move this more. Okay, so we can integrate them for another 3 years. I could probably start here next month. Lose the prestige, we can always get more prestige. I think we'll stack fight them all the same. Yeah. Spread out, carpet siege them. And we can start converting these. I might as well get our Relentless Drill, because that's always fun. So Pegaya Orda, this word always makes me laugh. It means revolt. Like a horse, a revolt horse. Revolt Horde. Like, that's so specific and weird for a province name. Gotta top these relations off. Just in case we do finish integrating in before we get them. And we lost that icon. And our patriarchal authority is dropping pretty low. So I'm thinking it's time for us to consecrate a metropolitan. Let's get rid of this edict. I want some more patriarchal authority. For all of the benefits that it offers. So now we're getting some more missionary strength. You know, it's knocking 7 months off of each of those versions. That's giving us lowered unrest and orthodox places and more manpower, so... Even though it's going to cost us a little bit of money, I think we'll be okay. Okay, that would upset the Ottomans. Let's see if we can top off relations here again, and maybe wait till the first of the year. That's a lot of money for prestige, so I'm not going to take it. Now we're at 26%. Yeah, we'll wait till the first of the year. Okay, so plus 31 relations. Hopefully this won't be more than 31 aggressive expansion to the Ottomans. It is not. So then we'll take their money. Increase that autonomy and go ahead and start coring all that stuff. Okay, we're going to mothball all of our forts except for this one and our capital. Still plus 9. January. January's the magic month. Wish we could embargo Denmark. Send that off for a little bit more power projection, and let's keep an eye on our time. We're at 29 minutes. I think this is the natural stopping place. Thank you for watching. This has been another Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd playing as Muscovy.